So whether you started a podcast for fun as a hobby, or maybe you started a podcast to build a business, a brand around it, it's easy for us as podcasters, as content creators, to lose sight on the things that truly matter. The emotions, the joy, the excitement, the vibe that we get from pressing record and speaking our truth, which is the reason why I felt compelled to shoot this video and share 3 key reminders for any podcaster that's finding themselves struggling with creative burnout, or maybe you just don't know how to manage different emotions as we go through this podcasting journey. The first reminder is just do you, boo, or do you, my dude, whatever it may be, because at the end of the day, people are going to gravitate towards you as a podcast host for being someone who is confident with their delivery. They're very clear on who they're serving and the purpose behind the podcast. Audio is the most intimate form of content there is, and people can tell whether you're faking the funk or you're speaking your truth and being authentically you. And I think way too many podcasters get in their head and try to replicate what other successful podcasters are doing without realizing their true inner potential, their inner superpower, the thing that makes them unique and stand out and be different. We all have different voices. We all have different vibes. We all deliver our content in different ways. So lean into the things that make you unique. Don't forget that we want you. We don't want Joe Rogan or the next popular podcast host out there. We want who you are and who you represent as a podcast host. That's reminder number 1. Reminder number 2, just because you started a podcast, it doesn't mean that you have to rock with it until the wheels fall off, or in this case, the mic cord snaps off. I don't know. You get the gist of it, right? So I think oftentimes podcasters feel the pressure, the need to stick with the podcast, because if not, if they're gonna feel like a failure, or they're just not, invested in it. And I'm always here to let people know, and podcasters know, that you can always pivot, you can always rebrand, much like TV shows. TV shows have a finale, right? They end. And some shows will rebrand and they'll pivot in a different direction. And as podcasters, as content creators, it's okay to change your mind. If you are no longer invested in the topic, if you no longer want to invest in the community, if there's something that you feel that's not quite just aligned with your values and the things that light you up, it's okay to say, peace, thank you for the season, it's time to move on to the next, right? So it's important for you to know that, and it's a key reminder for all you podcasters out there that are trying to hold on to the mics and not say goodbye to their podcast. It's okay, relax. You can pivot, you can start a new podcast. Reminder number 3, and this is the big one, my friend, have fun. Have fun with the podcast. This is a learning process. You're learning new skill sets. You're learning how to become a better communicator. You're learning a lot of things about yourself, as your audience, and this whole podcasting landscape. It's constantly evolving, it's moving quick, and there's always new things to learn. And oftentimes, podcasters, once again, we get in our head, and I get it, but let's understand that this is supposed to be fun. Okay, if we don't have fun doing these things, we're gonna get burned out, okay? So have fun with the topic, have fun with your audience, have fun with learning new skill sets, and just enjoy it, okay? If you don't have joy in this podcasting space, maybe you should consider something different. And I find that, I'll share this, that a lot of people stop having fun because they realize that they're not gonna make 6 figures in 6 months with their podcasts, okay? So when you think about money on the mic, it's time to reassess and be really realistic on the fact that we get into podcasting because we enjoy podcasting, serving our community, sharing something we're passionate about, right? Sharing our message. But more importantly, we do this because we just want to have fun. And I think that's something that a lot of podcasters lose sight on. So have fun. All right, so hopefully that was valuable to you and reminded you of the things that truly matter. Whether you're going through a creative burnout stage or you're launching your podcast, those 3 reminders: do you, right? We need who you are authentically behind the mic. And number two, make sure that you can always keep an open mind and know that if it's not resonating with you or your audience, you can always pivot and rebrand and go in a different direction. And of course, number three, the most important one, my friends, is just have fun with podcasting. Trust me, when you have fun doing this, it's gonna make the whole journey a lot more fulfilling and meaningful. So thank you again for checking out this video. I really, really do appreciate it. I feel really good being back behind, I won't say back behind the mic, but being in front of the camera once again, sharing this type of content with all of our pod influencers. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. More content coming your way. Hit the notification button. Also leave a comment. Which one of these three reminders resonated with you? Leave it in the comment section down below. My name is Ozeal. Till next time, peace and one love.